Skull Island, a world lost to time where the law of nature is absolute. For generations, a fragile peace has been kept here, watched over by a guardian as ancient and powerful as the island itself. King Kong. His rule ensures the balance of life, a king protecting creatures great and small. But not all that slumbers in the deep wants peace. A tremor runs through the jungle, not from an earthquake, but from something new, something rising. Suddenly, a chasm rips open the island floor, and a nightmare spills out. An army of giant scorpions, their shells like polished night, pours from the darkness. They are a clacking, venomous tide, and they immediately begin tearing the ecosystem apart, violating the natural order. And leading them? Not just a bigger beast. This is a being of terrifying intelligence, a nightmare fusion of humanoid and arachnid. The Scorpion Man. He doesn't roar, just watches, and his silence is a declaration of war. Miles away, a familiar roar answers the challenge. The king has been alerted. The protector is on his way. This isn't a mindless rampage, it's a calculated assault. The venomous tide spreads through the jungles and swamps in coordinated waves, completely overwhelming the island's native creatures. Their armored shells deflect claws and teeth, and their venom can paralyze even the biggest dinosaurs. Ancient trees topple, habitats are torn to shreds, and the Jungle-esque symphony is replaced by the skittering of countless legs and the cries of the dying. They are systematically wiping out the old world to build their new one. They poison rivers and smash nests, every move guided by the silent commands of their master. And caught in the middle of this war between gods and monsters, human research team, led by Dr. Eris Thorne and Captain Lena Petrova, watching in absolute horror from a cliffside. They're in a race against time to figure out this new threat before it devours everything. The balance so carefully maintained for centuries is shattering in mere hours. Kong doesn't just arrive, he erupts. He is the island's fury made flesh, and he moves with a purpose that goes beyond simple instinct. This is personal. His first charge is a blur, an unstoppable force that smashes through the scorpion front lines, turning armored shells into dust. He uses his strength, his agility, and his deep knowledge of his home to his advantage. When a giant pincer snaps at him, he rips it from its socket and beats the enemy back with their own severed limb. But for every scorpion he smashes, two more crawl out of the swarm. They're relentless, climbing his massive body, trying to sink their stingers into his hide. Kong fights back with pure ferocity, his roars of defiance echoing through the valleys. A promise to the silent leader watching from the shadows. It's a brutal test. The raw power of one king against the crushing weight of a disciplined army. While Kong is busy with the grunts, the Scorpion Man makes his move. And make no mistake, this is no simple beast. He's a rival, an intelligent challenger with one goal: to overthrow the king and claim Skull Island for himself. He wants to restore an ancient order from a time before Kong, and he sees the great ape as a symbol that must be torn down. Ape doesn't just fight with brute force. He fights with cunning, directs his swarms with chilling clicks and hisses, using them to flank Kong and create diversions. He's not just fighting, he's thinking. He lures Kong into a narrow canyon, a subterranean lair where it's dark and cramped. It's a trap. Down here, Kong's size and strength become a liability, giving the scorpions the upper hand. The real war is about to begin. This was always going to end one way: face-to-face showdown between titans. With his army scattered for the moment, the Scorpion Man finally confronts Kong directly. The fight is a savage spectacle. Kong's fists land with the force of earthquakes, while the Scorpion Man moves with a terrifying insect-like speed, his stinger tail lashing out. He's nimble and smart, using the cavern against Kong, forcing the ape to fight him and his remaining minions at the same time. Pushed to his absolute limit, Kong adapts. He rips a massive boulder from the cavern wall, using it as both a shield and a club. He starts to learn his enemy's patterns, anticipating the strikes. This isn't just about strength anymore. It's a battle of wills. It's the raw, primal heart of the island against the cold ambition of an invader. In one last desperate move, Kong grabs his enemy, ignoring the venomous barbs, and with a roar that tears through the cavern, he brings all of his power down on the usurper, and then silence. The Scorpion Man is defeated. Without their leader, the rest of the Scorpions scramble back into the darkness they came from. Kong stands, scarred but triumphant. He lets out a roar that echoes across his reclaimed kingdom, a definitive statement that he is, and always will be, the king. But peace came at a price. The invasion has left deep wounds on the island, and the dark chasm is a permanent scar, a reminder of the threat that crawled out from below. It makes you wonder what else is lurking in the depths of the earth. Who do you think Kang should face next? Drop your ideas in the comments below. And hey, if you want more epic monster battles, don't forget to like and subscribe. The war for Skull Island might be over, but the fight for survival, that never ends.